eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Let's celebrate a Thursday, the 7th day of March, 2024. And, we're going to be taking a look at some news. We'll update some election results. And, we'll just kind of keep good, Gene.
Good morning.
Yeah, interesting factoid. Are you ready?
A factoid. I always like factoids on a Thursday morning.
Yes. The election Super Tuesday was Tuesday, right?
Right.
Okay. 267 people went to the polls on Tuesday. Okay. Lots more people voted, but only 267, according to what I'm reading in the elections department printout. Only 267 people actually went to a polling place and voted on Tuesday. Everybody else voted by mail. So,
well,
the times they are changing, huh?
Yes, well, they've been changing.
Yes.
When you think about it.
Yes.
The election coverage today is so much different than what it was just a couple of years ago.
Well, yeah, because it's going to take a month before we get any real results.
Yes, that almost anticlimactic. I guess.
Almost.
Well,
okay.
There you go. What can I say? Well, I could say quite a bit.
Well, I had to go check something because you're not speaking into the mic, and I had to check and see if I had something wrong on my end. Okay. Anyway.
Well, is it okay?
It's better now, yes. Okay. Let's look back in history. On this date in 2012, Jimmy Buffett appeared before the Nevada Gaming Commission Board. He was cleared for a license for his Margaritaville Casino. Now, if you go to Las Vegas and you visit the Margaritaville Casino, you'll probably lose more than just a shaker of salt, right?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
You might even step on a pop-top.
Yeah, blow out a flip-flop.
Flip-flop.
Yes. Okay, how about some birthdays?
Okay.
We've got our big shot birthdays. Actor Daniel J. Travante is 84. Chris White of the Zombies, 81. Keyboardist Matthew Fisher of Procol Harum, 78. Singer Peter Wolf of the Jay Giles Band, 78. Ernie Isley of the Isley Brothers, 72. Actor Bryan Cranston, 68. Actor Donna Murphy is 65. Actor Nick Searcy is 65. Actor Mary Beth Evans, 63. Taylor Dane, 62. Actor Bill Brottup is 61. Actor Jonathan Del Arco, 58. Actor Rachel Weitz is 53. Actor Peter Skarsgård is 53. Actor Jay Duplass, 51. Actor Jenna Fisher, 50. Actor Tobias Menzies, 50. Actor Audrey Marie Anderson, 49. Actor TJ Tyne, 49. Actor Laura Prepon is 44. Actor Belle Powley, 32. Actor Giselle Eisenberg, 27. Local birthdays coming up.
What's red, white, and moo? It's the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. And when you visit the fair, make sure to stop by the Kxo radio broadcast booth. Say hi to your favorite on-air people and register to win some great prizes. The KXO broadcast booth is brought to you by
Bobby's Territorial Harley Davidson and Imperial Trust and Lumber in Imperial.
We have happy birthday wishes for Maybelle Mendez, Angel Torres, Elizabeth Diaz, Rose Adame, Kayla Small, Joaquin Lopez, Cesar Barrio, Ron La Madrid, Ricky Guzman, Virgin Miller Peseño, Priscilla Brown, Renato Ortia, Martin Bermudez, Lorena Garcia, Raul de la Torre, Laura Daniels, Kerry Freeman, Letty Moe, Jose Fonseca, Annabelle Winkler, Gene Oswald, Glenn Shore, Jose Adam Lopez, Eva Wendell, Elena Rocha, Mary Ibarra, Carmen Mendez, Joseph Denton, Amy Dillon, Marianne Menville, and my next door neighbor, Shelley Carrillo. Happy birthday from KXO.
Not going to give her age, huh?
She's 29.
Yeah, I heard. All right. Felt that hesitation for a moment, right?
No, she's 29.
And holding.
No doubt in my mind.
All right. I thought you were going to slip there for a minute.
Hey, we finally found a reason why Facebook and Instagram went down earlier this week.
Got to pay the bill.
Well, no real cause for concern. It was just Mark Zuckerberg upgrading his surveillance software so he knows even more and more about you, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. We've got news and other good stuff. Let's see. We're heading into the final weekend of the fair, and I mentioned, look at the forecast. The winds are done. Basically, we had a little bit of rain early this morning. That's over. And coming up tonight at the fair, it'll be Aaron Atadero live. Aaron Atadero will be here. Gabe will be at the fair tonight, tomorrow night. And then Saturday and Sunday, you will be there both days, right?
I promise. Yes.
Okay. You got your wallet out ready for a corn dog?
I do. I bring a little, well, they make them in all sizes, but this one is a safe and it's lockable.
Okay.
And I bring that in there and set it down, and then I don't have to worry about my corn dog disappearing. Well, if Gabe is anywhere near, you would have to worry. Gabe, you just can't win. We have a look at World and California news headlines right now. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. President Biden plans to touch on the child tax credit, women's reproductive rights, and the immigration crisis in his State of the Union address tonight. UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
He is going to go hard against the Republicans on the fact that they defeated that bipartisan bill on immigration and the border.
Alabama Governor Kay Ivey signed a bill providing immunity for doctors who perform IVF procedures. The state's House Speaker, Nathaniel Ledbetter.
The members had come to the fight for families across this state, and this is probably as much of a pro-life piece of legislation that we've ever passed. U.S. says 3 sailors died in a rebel attack on a cargo ship in the Middle East. CBS's Imtiaz Tayab.
This is an extremely worrying development in that we're now seeing the first fatalities from a Houthi attack on cargo ships in the Red Sea since they began all the way back in November, if you remember.
Just in, a utility provider says it may have played a role in igniting this week's wildfire in Texas. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland in San Francisco Wednesday announcing the arrest of a former Google employee accused of stealing AI technology secrets from Google, sharing them with 2 Chinese companies he also worked for.
The Justice Department's first job is to protect that lead and to protect our intellectual property.
38-year-old Linwei Deng facing 4 counts of theft of trade secrets. A man hit with what was thought to be a non-lethal projectile during a confrontation with Fullerton police at a McDonald's there has died. Sergeant Ryan O'Neill suggesting that the man had been loitering outside the restaurant.
The manager of the business was calling because she was concerned for the safety of her employees that were just about to start their shift.
Officers fired a beanbag round that struck the man in the chest after they say he began swinging a belt at them. He was taken to the hospital where he died. Several counties releasing updated election results today that could help clarify the results of some of the closer races, including the fate of Proposition 1, the measure to fund mental health services backed by Governor Newsom. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Are you stressing about your IRS tax problems? Have you received notices from the IRS threatening to garnish your wages, levy your bank accounts, or seize your property? You need an ally. Allies Tax Relief has tax attorneys and enrolled agents that are ready to fight for you. They have saved millions for taxpayers just like you. Allies Tax Relief can help put a stop to IRS collections and, most importantly, negotiate your tax debt. Here's Brenda, a happy client of Allies Tax Relief.
I owe the IRS around $57,000, and they're about to start garnishing my paychecks. I heard a commercial on the radio about Allies Tax Relief, so I thought I'd give them a call. After a day, they were able to at least stop the garnishments, and after a few months of negotiations, I walked away owing the IRS only $301.
If you owe the IRS, call Allies Tax Relief right now for your free consultation. Call 800-230-5174. 800-230-5174. That's 800-230-5174.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Valley. And remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Well, if you'd like an update on the election returns, Carroll Buckley's got more information on that.
In the race for the 36th Assembly District seat, Republican Jeff Gonzalez has 2,174 votes in Imperial County and 8,721 votes in Riverside County. Jose Joey Acuna Jr. has 1,976 votes in Imperial County and 3,944 in Riverside County. Edgar Garcia has 1,380 votes in Imperial County and 3,684 in Riverside County. Imperial County Board of Supervisors District 2, Martha Cardenas Singh leads Diana Garcia Ruiz with 45.95% to 29.54% of the votes. Board of Supervisors District 3 has Margarita Peguia Price leading Felipe Irigoyen by 110 votes, 52.98% to 47.02%. Board of Supervisors District 4 has incumbent Ryan Kelly with 57.13% of the vote, and the 4 challengers far behind. Imperial Irrigation District Division 4 has Javier Gonzalez with 33.46% of the ballots counted so far, and Louis Pacheco followed with 26.72%. Superior Court Judge Christopher Plourde has 64.43% of the votes, and Francisco Amador holding 35.57%. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Gamma Marina Memorial Library is set to participate in Read Across America Day. It is on Friday. The library, however, is registering those who want to participate. Registration is open through Thursday. The event is scheduled for Friday. You can register at calexicolibrary.org. It is a day to celebrate reading with a family night, with a story reading, arts and crafts, a free book, games, and more. It will run from 5 to 7 p.m. this Friday. KXO News Time, 7:43.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
Well, El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are there for you. You'll find a Quick Lane at the Imperial Valley Mall, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at El Centro Motors. Oh, of course, their mobile service is available wherever you are. The Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, they can do it all. If you're looking for lube, filter, and oil change, just walk in and say, I want the works. It's going to save you money on the oil change and going to put money in your pocket, saving on gas. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers throughout the Valley.
Continuing with more local news this morning, One Stop yields drugs and guns. Here's more on that story.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers at the San Ysidro Port of Entry found methamphetamine, fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine in an SUV Monday evening. They also found 3 handguns in the vehicle. Following an initial inspection, the SUV was sent to the secondary inspection area where a K-9 team alerted to the vehicle. A total of 103 packages containing meth, blue fentanyl pills, heroin, and cocaine were found, as well as the 3 handguns. Street value for the drugs was estimated at over $885,000. Seizure was part of Operation Apollo. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Get in the car, kids. We're going to T-Mobile. I thought we were going to Grandma's. Nope. We're switching to T-Mobile. We're getting 4 5G smartphones, and T-Mobile is covering the cost.
Can I get one with a bigger screen for video games? Can I get a pink one?
Can we get the deal where we get 4 lines for $25 per line a month?
Wait, does that mean I get a bigger allowance?
Whoa, that's a lot of questions, but yes, absolutely, and probably not.
Get 4 5G phones on us and 4 lines for $25 a line per month when you switch with eligible trade-ins at T-Mobile. All on America's largest 5G network.
Minimum 4 lines for $25 each per month with autopay using debit or bank account. $5 more per line without autopay. Up to $830 off each phone via 24 monthly bill credits, plus taxes and fees for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling account to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement due. $35 per line connection charge applies. See T-Mobile.com.
Local news, Page 2, and weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beers, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and, of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. daily.
A teenager was arrested for murder on March the 2nd. George Gale filed this story.
The 17-year-old was arrested in El Centro. He was wanted by Las Vegas police for his alleged involvement in a fatal shooting in Las Vegas. The main suspects in the homicide, 19-year-old and a 20-year-old, had already been taken into custody. Also arrested in Nevada was an 18-year-old male and an 18-year-old female. In relation to that incident, the fatal shooting had been originally reported on January 2nd in Las Vegas. Subsequent investigation resulted in the identification of all the suspects. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Valley Desert Museum Lowlanders. They are a group of hikers at the museum. They have scheduled a new hike. The Crucifixion Thorn Preserve has been added to the group's hike this Sunday. Hikers are expected to enjoy a view of a unique, rare plant in California. The museum says plants and names are referenced to the Bible story of the plants placed on the head of Christ during the crucifixion. For those who want to participate, the hike will leave from the IBDM parking lot at 8 a.m. Sunday. Dogs are welcome. A grant presentation is coming up on Friday, and a substantial amount of money. Here's more on that story.
The city of El Centro will receive over $1.1 million grant. The grant is to go towards the Buena Vista Park project. Presentation will be at a ceremony this Friday at 11 a.m. on the corner of Manuel Ortiz Avenue and South 8th Street in El Centro. El Centro Mayor Sylvia Marroquin says this will be another fantastic park they will be adding to the city. The funds were approved through a competitive grant process and allocated in April of 2021. The funds come from the Natural Resources Agency's Urban Greening Program Awards. The funds will be presented by Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia. The new park will have 2.3 acres within the 8-acre retention basin. Basin is next to 465 homes. The park will feature a full-size basketball court with Musso LED lighting, a playground with a protective surfacing, a large green turf area with a walking path with lighting, landscaping, and an irrigation system. A small monument sign will be identifying the entrance to the park. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a low-pressure system is moving eastward through the desert southwest. Cooler conditions and below normal temperatures are anticipated. In the wake of this system, high pressure will build across the region through the weekend, resulting in a warming trend through early next week. 78 our high yesterday, 55 the overnight low, a trace of precipitation recorded. Today will start off cloudy, then gradually become sunny with a high near 73. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a west wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Those winds could reach 25 miles an hour, a low temperature of about 52. Sunny on Friday with a high near 79. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Saturday, sunny with a high near 80. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 83. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south in the afternoon. 60 degrees, 59% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Bring the whole family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. The Peanut Patch invites you to stop by and enjoy the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They've got a great variety of gift packs, and they can ship them almost anywhere in the known universe. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. They carry homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. They make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe. And you'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. Of course, the Peanut Patch is there for you. Easter isn't that far away. So take a trip to the Peanut Patch and pick up special treats for Easter. The Peanut Patch in Yuma also offers tours. So get on board and tour the Peanut Patch. You're going to love what you see. You're going to love the homemade chocolates. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch. Bring up their website. You'll get directions and you'll see some of the great treats available at the Peanut Patch. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps South Network. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. NBA action. The Magic whipped the Wizards 119-109. Hawks hammered the Cavaliers 112-101. Elsewhere, Clippers rolled over the Rockets 122-116. Grizzlies over the 76ers 115-109. Bulls slipped by the Jazz 119-117. The Warriors, they beat up on the Bucks 125-90. Thunder topped the Trailblazers 128-120. And the Kings over the Lakers 130-120. And, well, it looks like LeBron is down. LeBron James limped off the court and into the locker room in the final minutes of the Lakers' loss yesterday.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And U.S. women's national team advanced to the World Gold Cup final. They beat a rainstorm and picked up a win and advance. Some great tennis going on just to the north of us at Indian Wells. Andy Murray won in the opening round. Rafael Nadal withdrew from the BNP Paribas Open. Meanwhile, Naomi Osaka says return to Indian Wells feels like home. Major League spring training action. The Cubs slipped by the Angels 6-5. Dodgers dumped the White Sox 12-9. It was the A's beating up on the Angels 17-3, and the Reds rolled the Padres 6-2. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care.
Only 1 in 5 people with autism are employed, despite many having the skill set and desire to work.
Maybe it's because employers don't know what kind of jobs they can do. Like, what about a programmer?
That's a job for someone with autism.
How about a healthcare worker?
Yep. That is too. People with autism can do a lot of different jobs, but often get overlooked due to outdated stigmas. Introducing WIN by Autism Speaks. We help businesses lead the way in inclusive hiring.
What about a ranch hand?
To learn more, go to autismspeaks.org/win.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company, and by Southwest Postal Service, offering 24-hour-a-day at service at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Applebee's is shrinking. Well, that's the word. While Dine Brands added a net 33 IHOP restaurants last year, the company closed 46 Applebee locations and only opened 10 new ones, according to the company's 10K report. Other companies are looking at joint restaurants, as is Applebee's and IHOP may co-locate those two brands. Well, don't be surprised if Friday's job report shows that February's employment gains were far below those reported in January. Economists expect that U.S. employers added 200,000 jobs last month, according to FactSet estimates. Such a tally pales in comparison to January's whopping 353,000 job gains, but February's estimated monthly total would still be nothing to scoff at. In fact, it would continue a history-making stretch of labor market expansion. Additionally, January's seemingly jaw-dropping job gains came with their fair share of caveats, namely the influence of weather, annual seasonal adjustment factors, and because fewer seasonal workers were likely laid off than in previous Januaries. Friday's job report could very well provide a more reliable read on what's actually happening in the labor market. Looking at the big board right now, we see green. The Dow up 212 points at 38,872. S&P 500 up 46 at 5150. And the NASDAQ up 182 points at 16,213. Gold up $4.50 an ounce. Oil down 80 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will gradually become sunny today, looking for a high near 73. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 52. West winds 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds could come out of the south-southeast after midnight. Sunny on Friday with a high near 79. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north in the afternoon. And we have 60 degrees, 58% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 5 to 7. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service.
Take advantage of the red, white, and blue during this year's California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. Enter to win 2 adult tickets and a parking pass, all valued at $23. Simply win by being the 12th caller when you hear the song Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. Fun living is the life.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.